In this video, I'm going to go over how to use the Scale In Ready feature. So this is the Scale In Ready feature on the TT Blackbox. Now, when you are using this feature or viewing it as these alerts are coming through, this feature is not intended for the day trades right here. This feature is actually intended for the swing trades, and it is to help you scale into the swing trades as they take place. So, as I click on the swing trades, you can see the swing trade alerts, and you can see the green lights lit up for some of them, and here we have one where it's red. So this is signifying that when this green light is available for whatever ticker you're swinging, that it's there to help you try to make the best scale in entry. Now, when it turns red, that is absolutely a no-go. So let me pull a chart over and we can take a look here. So as we can see, on April 9th, 2020, we have a bullish swing trade alert for BIDU. So I'm going to type that ticker in, and we can actually filter this. So I'll just go up here and I'll filter the swing trade, so BIDU. And we can actually take a look at the 8th and then the 9th. So, pull my chart back up. Here we are, we have BIDU up, and this is the 30-minute chart. So, it's actually a 30-day, 30-minute chart, so I can go back further and look at alerts. And going back to April 8th at 14:30. So here we are, April 8th at 14:30. This candlestick alerted at 96.52 right here at the beginning of it. And then, we did have a pop the next day. It got up to a high in this first candle right here of 99.65. But then on this day at 12 noon, here we are. It reiterated that alert for a bullish swing trade, and that value opened up at $100.08 right here. And we can see this dip in the market that pulled it down, and then it came back up. So, when this alerted, it was green. I was watching this at the time. It was green. And then at some point when it came back down, it came back up, it turned red. So if you weren't in this trade already swinging this is basically saying, hey, hold off on making this entry at the moment. Let's see what this does. Now, had you been in here on the initial alert when it rolled over from a category change from a bearish swing trade to a bullish swing trade, you'd have been, sitting all right. And that's another thing that I would like to bring up. When there is a category change, if it's going against you, I recommend just ending that trade, whether it's, in profit or not. And the reason why is because these things can seriously go against you if you don't roll with the flow. So, as I would have been sitting here, looking for swing trades, and then on April the 8th, I see BIDU come up for a bullish swing trade. I would have searched it. I would have looked, to see what it done beforehand. Because if there's, a continuous amount of the same alert, I may not necessarily want that. Because what I'm really looking for here is, a new, fresh set for that category change. So, as I would have, seen, this run for these bearish swing trades on BIDU, and then I saw this category change for the bullish, I'd have been like, okay, this is a fresh alert. And I would have been interested in it. During that time, that would have been a solid entry. The next day, when it reiterated its alert, at that point, it didn't know that the market was going to go pulling down for whatever reason it did. But the market did. But that light went red. So that's how you use this right here. This is to help you scale in and try to give you the best opportunity for a successful swing trade. Now, another recommendation that I have for swing trades, you can swing these with shares or options. That's just your preference. Me personally, I like to swing trade with options. It requires less capital. So, when I swing trade options, I like to get contracts that still have 4 weeks expiration left. And as the creator of the TT Blackbox, if you're swing trading with options, I highly recommend this. The reason being, these swing trade setups can take up to 2 weeks for that setup to actually take place before it breaks out. So you want to buy enough time on your contracts for that to happen. Now, in the event that, let's say, I was in a bullish swing trade and then a bearish swing trade alert comes through and it hadn't broke out yet in my favor, I know to end that trade. Now, if I enter this swing trade, whether it's bullish or bearish, and it starts going in my favor, I don't scale in anymore. I let that trade run, and I'll take profits. You have to define for yourself when you want to take profits. I have certain percentage ranges that I like to hit, and that's what I go by. So, use this. I highly recommend trading this way if you like to swing trade. And this is exactly how to use the Scale In Ready feature for the TT Blackbox.